Well, good morning, Centerpoint. I'm Season, super grateful to be with you, to bring you a little CP inspo this morning. And I'm going to bring you some revelation and wisdom from Exodus 3:17, which has been absolutely essential for the strengthening of my heart and my mind and my soul in this season. And we're called to strengthen ourselves in the Lord so that we can then be strong and strengthen those around us. So I am here to bring you what has helped me a lot in the last few weeks and months. Exodus 3:17 is, well, on a side note, it's my birthday verse, one of them, because my birthday is March 17th. So it's kind of fun to look up your birthday verses in the Bible, just to see. But it's one of my birthday verses, and it is one that you probably recognize. It says, "I have promised to rescue you from your oppression in Egypt. I will lead you to a land flowing with milk and honey, the land where the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites now live." All the ites. So we've probably heard that. You might have heard, "I will rescue you from your oppression in Egypt, and I will bring you into a land flowing with milk and honey." And that is a large yes, please. I will take my rescue from my oppressors, and I trust you, Lord, to bring me into this incredible land flowing with blessings and provision and extravagant goodness. But I think that we miss out on an extremely important little, well, in this translation in the NLT, there's a little dash. And that dash is vital to understand. The dash, "and I will bring them into a land flowing with milk and honey," dash, the land where the Canaanites, all the other ites, now live. Here's what's vital to understand. That land, full of extravagance and goodness and promise and blessing, is currently occupied. The land that the Lord is promising you very well may be occupied. What does that mean? Well, "God, I want this job. There's this dream job, but there's no way that the person that's in that dream job, they're not going to leave. They've been there forever." Or "God, you've called me to write a book, and the thing that I'm super passionate about, I want to write on marriage. But God, there's already like 4 billion books written about marriage." Or you might say, "God, there's a gajillion people just like me, like people who maybe look like me or sound like me or are trying to do the same things that I'm doing." And when we look at what would be the promised land, it might already look inhabited, occupied. When we found this house that we're living in currently, when we first found it, it was amazing. We put an offer in. We were so excited about it to find out that it had already been already in escrow. And that was so sad and frustrating. And I would drive by it all the time and pray about it. And then it fell out of escrow the same day we were out looking at houses. We got a call. The dream house that we wanted to live in was occupied until it wasn't. Because this is what I'm here to tell you today. You might look in front of you and see the promised land, the blessings, the goodness, and it looks impossible. But it is not impossible to the Lord. In fact, he already told you a long time ago, when he told you that he had a blessing and promise and inheritance for you, he already told you that it would be occupied. It's not a surprise to him. In fact, it's insignificant to him. He already has a plan to give it to you. Sometimes it looks like, "You sit down, I'm going to go war for you." Other times it looks like, "I have a strategic plan and I'm going to tell you what to do and when to do it." Do not be discouraged if the promised land in front of you, the place where the Lord is sending you, is occupied. It's never been a surprise to the Lord, and it is certainly no obstacle for him. Keep your eye on the blessing. Keep your eye on the promise. Stop getting derailed by the obstacle in front of you. That we get so caught up in what's right in front of us, the struggle right in front of us, the opposition right in front of us. It's never been a shock to the Lord. He sees it in the big picture. He told you already. The rescue is real. The land flowing with milk and honey is real. The blessing, the promised land is real. Oh, by the way, it's already occupied. But don't worry about it. I am faithful. It's what the Lord has to say to me today. It's what the Lord has to say to you today. Don't be derailed by the giants in the land. It is yours. The promise is real, and God is faithful. I bless you to be strengthened by that today.